Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. We are coming to you live from Crosley Field in Cincinnati. It is a rainy day here in Cincinnati, but they're going to try to get this one in. The New York Mets visit the Cincinnati Reds. Mets ace Tom Seaver on the hill, off to an outstanding start this season, 2-0. 0.75. The Reds will counter with Dolph Luque, who has struggled mightily. The uniform glitch is still here, too. Thanks for joining us. Franchise Stars Baseball League Year 3, the red-hot Ernie Lombardi of the Reds, just apparently trying on the Mets uniform to see how it fits. Or something. MLB The Show glitches are fantastic. Here's Dolph Luque, 1-2 and 8.56 ERA. He has been very hittable, 18 hits and 13 2/3. He's also walked 8. Luque is going to try to get the ship right in the bad weather here against the Mets. He will face Jose Reyes to start things off. Reyes batting .231, a homer and 2 ribbies so far this season. Luque's first pitch is a fastball in for a called strike, and we're underway. The Reds at 8-7, second in the Central, 5 games back of the scalding hot Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates 13-2 at this point. Reyes tries to square a bunt and fouls it off miserably. It's 0-2. Luque delivers. Reyes slashes it down to third. Groh tries to get it on the backhand, can't come up with it, and Reyes will be safe at first. They're going to call that an error on Heine Groh. Reyes slashes that one. Looked like it kind of came up a little bit on Groh, and he wasn't expecting that. But once you muff a play, you are not going to throw out Jose Reyes. Here is Edgardo Alfonzo. Alfonzo batting .200. Pitch out. Reyes stays put. See, in yesterday's league action, Willie Mays hit 3 home runs for the Giants, including the 100th of his career. Get a feeling there'll be a few hundred more. Fastball there misses low. Get the Jesus spam out of the channel. 2-1, the count to Alfonzo. Luque looks in. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball is in for a called strike. It's 2-2. Barney sets the signs. Throw over to first. Reyes dives back in. He delivers that one yanked down, and Groh dives, knocks that one down, but can't come up with it. Alfonzo beats it out. It's an infield hit. That one's certainly not an error on Groh. But it's been a rough start here for Heine Groh. 2 shots down to third, no outs. Long throw there, but Alfonzo busting it down the line. Here's Carlos Beltran. Beltran off to a terrific start this year, batting .404. Curveball from Luque. At the knee is on the outside corner. That's a nice pitch. Beltran 3 homers, 8 runs batted in. Luque looks in. Curveball misses inside. Count goes to 1-1. The curveball misses inside. It's 2-1. Luque looks in again. Fastball inside. 3-1 the count, and Dolph Luque closing in on getting himself into a real problem here with the red-hot rookie Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle. Pitch to Beltran, grounded down to first, played, taken to the bag, and there's one away. Runners will move up to second and third. Your Mets lineup: Reyes, Alfonso, and Beltran, Alonso, Strawberry, and Johnson, Lindor, Shane Mack, and Todd Hundley round things out for the Mets. Here's Pete Alonso, 5 for 8 in the first 2 games of this series. Rookie batting .426 with a couple of homers. He's got 2 in RBI position right now. Curveball in for a called strike. 10 runs batted in so far for Alonso, who has supplanted Lucas Duda as the first baseman for the Mets. 0-1 pitch from Luque. Curveball misses away. It has been a rough start to the season for Dolph Luque. Fastball up and in. Alonso swings and misses. It's 1-2. He gets the side, checks Reyes at third. Comes inside, fastball just misses to Alonso. It's 2-2. From the set again. Breaking ball, that one misses outside as the count goes full. Darryl Strawberry waits in the on-deck circle as our good friend Todd B joins us. How are you, Todd? Good to see you. Hope all is well with you, sir. 3-2 pitch from Luque. Alonso hits it well, out to left. It'll stay in the park here at a rainy Crosley Field. Rose makes the grab. Reyes will tag. The throw will go straight into third. It's a sacrifice fly for Pete Alonso, and the Mets have taken a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. No shot at him there for Rose. Nothing he could do about that. So now, at least there's 2 outs. Luque will try to minimize the damage. Here's Darryl Strawberry. 3-0-2, 4 homers, 11 runs batted in for Darryl. Luque delivers fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Pair of home runs in the last 4 games for Strawberry. Trying to keep the hands dry. Again, say light but steady rain here at Crosley Field. Strawberry pulls this one foul, and Luque is ahead of him 0-2. Takes a peek. Back at Alfonso. Now delivers. Curveball down low. Strawberry won't chase. Luque looks in. Fastball off the plate. It goes to 2-2. Luque delivers. Strawberry fouls it off. Can polar bears melt in rain? I sure hope not. That'd be messy. 2-2 offering from Luque. Curveball, Strawberry tries to hold up, but he's unable to, and the side is retired. So Luque gets him with the big curveball. Strawberry goes down, and so do the Mets. But not before the sacrifice fly from the rookie, Pete Alonso, brings home Jose Reyes. The error on Heine Grove proves costly. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Mets 1. Reds coming up. Here's Tom Seaver. 3 starts, 2-0, a 0.75 earned run average. That whip is an even 1. That is a strong start for Tom Terrific. He will face Bid McPhee to open things up here. McPhee, 275, 2 homers, 8 runs batted in. The diminutive Red second baseman. Seaver delivers. First pitch slider is down low. It's 1-0. And the Mets 10-5, a half game back of the Braves in the National League East here, a couple weeks into the season. Reds at 8-7, 5 games back of the division-leading Pittsburgh Pirates, the best team in baseball to this point. Pirates have started off the season 13-2. They won their first 9. McPhee fouls it back. It's 2-1. Seaver deals ground ball to short. Charging it is Reyes. Quick throw in the dirt. Alonso can't handle it, and I believe it's going to be an infield hit. We'll see how they score it. Nope, they're going to call that one an error on Reyes. Tough error there. That's not an easy play. McPhee gets down the line fairly well, especially in the rain. Reyes charging, tough to grab that ball. Short hop, Alonso is unable to dig it out. So each team has made an error here in this first inning. Bid McPhee is on as the leadoff runner for the Reds. Now Seaver will try to work around it. Here's Heine Groh. Groh batting .211. Hoping to atone for his error in the top half of the first that led to the Mets' run. Groh has 4 home runs in the early going. 4 homers, 8 RBIs. Early season jolt for Heine Groh, not really a power hitter. .1-0 pitch from Seaver. Slider inside, it's 2-0. Groh hit a 2-run shot in yesterday's game. It's taking that second game of the series. Teams have split the first 2. Fastball, runner goes. Throw down to second from Hundley. It's on target. But McPhee is in there with his 3rd stolen base of the season. Good jump. That's a good throw. It's a short hop. Still a good throw from Hundley. Alfonso's tag, just not in time. 2-1 the count as Seaver works to Heine Groh. There's this line shot out in the left. It's going to hang up, though. Shane Mack makes the play. Gets it in, slips as he throws it in. Regains his footing, though. So 1 out, your Reds lineup: McPhee, Groh, and Rose. Foster, Lombardi, and Frank McCormick. Jay Bruce, Cy Seymour, and Dave Concepcion rounding it off for the Reds. Again, rain here at Crosley Field. A moderate, steady rain, but they think they're going to get the game in. Rose off to a slow start. He's only batting .218. Seaver delivers, fastball up high. 1-1 the count. Rose batting .310 in his career here in the early going of year 3 of the FSBL. Seaver delivers, Rose skies it to right. Strawberry chasing towards the line, towards the seats. Makes the play, and there's 2 down. Runner Holt as Dwayne Marks joins us. How are you, Dwayne? It's good to see you, my friend.
The designated hitter.
Oh, no problem, Dwayne. I didn't know you were on, so I apologize as well. I knew you were on before, but I saw that you had finished your earlier broadcast. I didn't know you went on again. I had a little bit of time after dealing with work tonight and NCAA tournament and all that jazz, and felt like doing a stream, so figured I would hop on. Had a couple of adjustments I'm doing on the football thing before week 3, so a slight hiatus there. That'll be back on in a couple of days, though. George Foster hit this one deep to center. Back near the wall, just lacking the legs. Beltran tracks it down a step in front of the warning track. Foster did not miss that one by much, but the Reds are turned aside. We'll go to the top of the second. Mets 1, Reds nothing here in Cincinnati. Here's Howard Johnson. 302, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. It's a good start for Hojo. Mets have hit well in the early going this season. Currently sit half a game behind the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have had their hitting shoes on. Hitting has been the Braves' weakness in the first 2 years. But they have put it together, at least in the early going, so far this season. The Braves hit. The Braves will be all right, because the Braves can certainly pitch. 1-0 pitch here to Howard Johnson. Fastball misses up and in. It's 2-0. Luque looks in. Fastball locks Johnson up. It's 2-1. And these teams have split the first 2 games of this 3-game set. This is the series finale. Luque delivers. Johnson hits it well to right. That's going back. Jay Bruce giving a chase. He'll get there, though. Ball not carrying well at all this evening. Of course, Crosley also rather expansive. Contributing factor there. So 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor 261, a homer and 2 RBIs. The Mets would love to see Lindor perform to expectations. He has been disappointing in the first 2 years of the league. Foul ball down the right field line. 0-1 offering here from Luque. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 0-2. There you see Clyde Washington getting the home plate duties today. He looks thrilled to be there. 0-2 offering coming from Luque. Lindor fouls it off. To the count. Curveball misses down and in. 1-2. See, those Braves will be facing the Padres later on. And Lindor skies this one to center, giving chase. Leave that Cy Seymour out there, putting it away for the second out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, James.
Reds wearing the old 1934 uniforms. Mets wearing the old 1985 jerseys. Here's Shane Mack, 191, a pair of home runs for Mack. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. Mack again acquired before year 2 in a trade with the Twins. Mack up the middle. Concepcion has it, though. Smooth as silk, throws to first, then the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Luque sets the Mets down in order. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Lombardi, McCormick, and Bruce due up for the Reds. It's 1-0 New York. Here's Ernie Lombardi, and Lombardi has been scalding hot to open up the season, batting .420. He'll step in to face Seaver to start things off. First pitch, fastball, foul down the right side. Seaver delivers, slider down low. There's a fastball up and away. The count goes to 2-1. Ball up high, it's 3-1. Frank McCormick waits in the on-deck circle for the Reds. Seaver deals nice curveball there, freezes Lombardi and gets the count full. 3-2 pitch. Lombardi fouls it off. Seaver pulled the string a little bit there, but Lombardi was able to hang with it. Seaver will try again. 3-2. High slider. Lombardi fouls it off. will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fastball popped up outside first. Foul ground. Alonso's under it. Puts it away for the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Frank.
So that'll bring up Frank McCormick, 318, 3 homers, 7 runs batted in. McCormick stands in. Seaver gets the sign and delivers. First pitch swing. Fastball is fouled off. Seaver looks in. Hundley sets up inside. Seaver goes up and in. McCormick doesn't offer. It's 1-1. Ball there. McCormick yanks it, but foul. Reds have hit a couple hard fouls so far, and George Foster did not miss a home run by much. So we'll see if Seaver is perhaps either tipping or just his stuff isn't really as good today as it appears from up here. Easy to say from the booth. 1-2 count as Seaver works to McCormick. High fastball is the ball. It's 2-2. Seaver looks in. The pitch, McCormick fouls it off. So the Reds are making Seaver work a bit. 2-2 offering. Fouled off. Piece fouls it right off just behind the plate. Count stays at 2-2. Seaver delivers. That one's punched down the right field line, but slice and foul. So after a good at bat from Lombardi, McCormick trying to wear Seaver down, fouls off another one. 2 again. Another one. That one was ball 3. That one was off the plate, but McCormick fouls it off anyway. 10 pitches so far in this at bat. Nice job by the Reds hitters trying to wear Seaver out. McCormick gets a piece again and fouls it off. Seaver can't put him away. Does have a pitch to play with. It's only 2-2. And he gets him with the slider down and in. So Seaver wins the 12-pitch battle. His first strikeout, a fine at bat by Frank McCormick. But he probably doesn't feel that way right now as he goes to grab a seat on the bench. Good battle there. Here's Jay Bruce. Bruce batting .325. Takes a first pitch fastball right down the heart. 3 homers, 6 RBIs for Bruce. The Reds platoon a lot. Bruce and Ival Goodman out and right. There's a looping shot out in the left. It's a blue, but Reyes tracks it down. And the side is retired. So Seaver labors but doesn't allow anything. We'll head to the top of the third here at Crosley. Mets 1, Reds nothing. Hundley, Reyes, and Alfonso coming up. In steps Todd Hundley, .314, a homer and 5 RBIs. Switch hitting catcher. Injured for a good portion of last year and rips this one into center. There's a base hit for Hundley. Seymour cuts it off. Hundley not particularly quick. He'll hold it first. Throw gets away, but nothing doing. And Hundley's injury last year turned Joe Ferguson into the everyday catcher instead of the platoon catcher. Hundley's back and healthy, and that platoon will pretty much be in place at least to start the season. Here's Reyes. Reyes reached on an error his first time up, and later came around to score the game's only run. First pitch swinging, lines this one in the right. So the Mets have the first two on here in the top of the third.
The second baseman.
Good piece of hitting there from Reyes. Here's Edgardo Alfonso. Alfonso reached on an infield single his first time up. Lines one to first to McCormick. McCormick tries to tag Reyes, but is unable to. Reyes reacts quickly enough to get back to the bag. Still a nice play by McCormick. One away. It's still first and second for the Mets. Here's Carlos Beltran. Beltran grounded out his first time up. Luque looks in. Fastball misses outside for ball one. That one misses up high. 2-0. Pete Alonso waits on deck. Fastball from Luque rides inside. It's 3-0. Alonso drove in the only run of the game so far with the sacrifice fly back in the first. Fastball is in for a called strike. Luque would love a good double play ball. Shakes some excess water off the bill of the cap and gets back on the hill. Three and one to count. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 3-2. So Luque has gotten it back to full here against Beltran. Payoff pitch. Fastball that looked good, but they call it outside. That looked like a terrific pitch from Luque. Instead, the bases are loaded. Here's Alonso. 11 RBIs so far this season, including the only one of this game. Fastball at the knees for strike one. Alonso is a double play threat. He runs hard, but not quickly. 0-1 pitch. Alonso skies it to right. Bruce is retreating. This should get another run home. Hundley tagging up. Play made out and right. Makes the grab. It's another sacrifice fly for Pete Alonso, and it's 2-0 New York. So Alonso 2 times up, 2 sacrifice flies. That's the only runs of the game, and Luque will again try to minimize the damage by getting Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry fanned his first time up. That's funny. Dolph Luque. You put it pitching both ends of a doubleheader. Hopefully he's doing better in your league than he is in this one. Luque's had a rough go to start the year. First 3 starts have not gone well for him. He does have a win. He's 1-2. I suspect. I didn't look at the box score, so I suspect he basically has one game where he really got crushed. 1-1 to count. Runners at the corners. Fastball misses up high. Reds know they're fighting an uphill battle against Seaver, who has thrown well to start the season. Third ball misses away. It's 3-1. Seaver comes in 2-0 with a 0.75 earned run average. Here comes the 3-1 offering to Strawberry. Fastball misses inside for ball 4. So Dolph Luque up against it here in the top of the third. Here's Howard Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Pop, shallow left. Coming on is Rose. He'll get there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Mets leave them loaded. They've had a chance to kind of put this game away, and were unable to do so. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 New York. Seymour, Concepcion, and McPhee due up for the Reds. Here's Cy Seymour, 317, a homer and 7 RBIs.
The center fielder, number 35.
Seaver gets the sign from Hundley. First pitch fastball misses up high. Seaver labored through that second inning. 22-pitch inning for Seaver. Largely driven by the 12-pitch at bat by Frank McCormick. Sinker there, tries to hold up. I think they called him on the strike anyway. It's 1-1. Pitch, changeup, foul off. 1-2 the count. Pulled foul outside first. 1-2 pitch from Seaver. Sinker away, gets him. Down he goes. Second strikeout for Seaver, and there's one away here in the bottom of the third.
The shortstop.
Check out Seaver's approach here. That's a beautiful pitch, down and away. Nothing you're going to do with that. So one down. Here's Dave Concepcion. Concepcion batting .333 so far this year. Reds will gladly take that. No homers, just 2 RBIs. Seaver looks in and deals. Curveball misses down low. 1-1 offering. Concepcion chops it outside third. That's a foul ball. And the count will go to 1-2. Seaver delivers again. That one is hit well out into the gap. But again, that ball dies. Ball is not carrying for anything here at Crosley tonight. So the order turns over, 2 away. Here's Bid McPhee. McPhee reached on an error his first time up. Weak ground ball to short. Reyes' throw bounced in the dirt. Fastball in there for a called strike. Seaver looked in. That's the sign from Hundley. Fastball misses. It's 1-1. Pitch. Sinker is in there for a called strike. 1-2 as Seaver works to Bid McPhee. Fastball down low. It's 2-2. Pitch. Fouled off. Two and two the count. Fouled off again. He's trying to hang in there, hoping he can get something to do something with. 2-2 pitch. Pops it up. Foul ground. Alonso comes in, puts it away, and the side is retired. So we were a third of the way through here at rainy Crosley Field. The Mets lead the Reds 2-0 as we head to the fourth. Lindor, Mack, and Hundley due up. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard
Leading off for the Mets.
Momentarily as we look around the league. This game, the earliest start of the day, so most of the action won't have started as of yet, as Francisco Lindor steps in for the Mets. Ralph Luque. 53 pitches through the first 3. Fastball there. Lindor tries to hold up. They say he did not. 0-1 as Luque looks in. Fastball off the plate. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses upstairs. Out goes the 2-1. Curveball from Luque misses. It's 3-1. Shane Mack waits in the on-deck circle. In. There's the pitch. Fastball at the knees. The count goes to 3-2. Payoff pitch from Luque. Fastball misses up high. It's ball 4, and Lindor is on with a leadoff walk. Shane Mack will step in as we start looking around the league. Yankees up 1-0 in the Bronx over the Astros. Mike Scott and Ron Guidry, the matchup there. Orioles up 1-0 on the Rays in the first. Eddie Murray has hit his 3rd home run of the season. Blue Jays up 3-1 on the Tigers as that one gets past Lombardi but bounces right back to him. Runner unable to advance. Dodgers and Twins just underway in Minnesota. That one is scoreless. Clayton Kershaw and Jim Cott, the pitching matchup. Red Sox and Royals just underway in Kansas City. Pedro Martinez will take the mound for Boston. Tim Belcher goes for Kansas City. Indians up on the White Sox 2-1 in the 4th. Wilverwood and Addy Joss, the pitching matchup there. Braves have jumped out to a quick lead on the Padres. Jeff Roberts has hit his 2nd. Dale Murphy has a pair of RBIs for the Braves. A good friend Dwayne's favorite player. Brewers and Cubs scoreless in the 1st. Marlins and Expos scoreless in the 1st as well. There's a shot out in the center. Coming on. Cy Seymour coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away for the 1st out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Todd Hundley. Yep, Murphy after being in the minors in year 1 and just not getting a ton of time between the majors and the minors in year 2, they finally made him the starter this year. Ollie Berger is going to DH. Murphy will get the everyday duties out in center. 1-1 the count, 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Throw over to first. Lindor dives back in. Another throw over. Lindor, not a huge base stealer, but he'll certainly take one on you if you don't pay attention. Luque well aware of that. 1-1 pitch to Hundley is smoked into right for a base hit. Hundley absolutely hammered that ball. The Todd Hundley, Joe Ferguson platoon could potentially be a very, very good one for the Mets.
Jose Reyes.
Don't ask Hundley to hit from the right-hand side. Order turns over. Here's Reyes. 1 out, 1st and 2nd in the top of the 4th. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Okay, looks in. Curveball smacked up the middle. And it's going to get by. It's going to get by. Misplayed by Ben McPhee. Goes all the way through. Reyes is on. Hundley goes to 3rd. We're going to see how they score that. That was a chopper. McPhee went to barehand it and came up empty. Chopped right out in front of the plate by Reyes. I believe they're calling that a hit, which is generous. 3-0. Runners at the corners. Here's Alfonso. In the center, it's going to be 4-0. Reyes will try to go first to third. Cy Seymour, a good throw to third, and he guns down Reyes. So Reyes,
Now batting, the center fielder.
look, with Reyes' speed going first to third, not a bad decision necessarily, but Seymour got to that ball quickly, and Cy Seymour throws an absolute strike to gun Reyes down, try and go first and third. But the Mets have another run in. It is 4-0 here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs as Carlos Beltran steps in. Curveball misses away. It's 1-0. Beltran 0 for 1 with a walk. Mets have staked Tom Seaver to a nice lead here. Breaking ball. Beltran hammers it, but foul. Luque delivers. Beltran skies it the other way. That's going to find the seats in foul ground. 73 pitches with 2 outs in the fourth for Dolph Luque, who's continued to struggle in the early going for the Reds. Fastball down and away. It's 2-2. Pitch. That one down the right field line, hooking foul. Luque looks in. 2 pitch, fastball misses high. Our good friend Tex Aggs checks in. Ah, man, that's all right. I appreciate you tuning in whenever you get the opportunity. I know, unfortunately, I'm not on a regular schedule. So sometimes I'm on in the afternoon, sometimes I'm on late at night, sometimes I'll pre-record and put something on in prime time. You know, so unfortunately my schedule is just not allowing me to get onto a regular set schedule at the same time each day. So whenever anybody is able to tune in, I'm certainly appreciative. Walk there. Here's Pete Alonso. Curveball at the knees for strike 1. Bullpen action going. Jeff Shaw has started to throw for Cincinnati. Alonso's driven in a pair. He's got a pair of sacrifice flies in this game. Fastball misses up high. Yep, I always tell people, ring the bell. You know, that the alerts are a good way to kind of track me down a little bit. Kind of be alerted whenever I'm going on. 1-1 offering. Luque delivers. Alonso drives this one into the gap. That's going to be a base hit. It'll be another RBI as well for Alonso. Runners at the corners. It's 5-0 Mets. And Dolph Luque is not fooling anybody. Breaking ball there. Moved well, but got too much of the plate, and Alonso drives it out in the center. So 3 RBIs and 3 plate appearances for Alonso, and that's going to be the end for Dolph Luque. So Luque's early season struggles continue for the Reds. Came in with an ERA over 8, and this isn't going to help that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Coming on, Jeff Shaw, and Shaw has been terrific. This is Shaw's 9th appearance of the season already, a 1.93 earned run average, over 14 innings of work. Shaw will come in and deal with Darryl Strawberry with 2 outs, runners on the corners here in the top of the 4th. 5-0 New York. they've got an opportunity to blow this one up. Yeah, Tex, these are 19, I think it said 1935, something like that. Old school unis. Mets are the mid-'80s unis. Strawberry hits it hard down to Groh. Groh flips to McPhee at second for the force. And the inning is over. But the Mets extend their lead. It is 5-0. That should be plenty of a cushion for Tom Seaver. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, Groh, Rose, and Foster due up. Here's Heine Groh, lined out his first time up.
The third baseman, number 75.
First pitch here from Seaver, who is sitting for a while there. Change up, this is down low. Rocks and fives. Slap to second. Alfonso has it. Goes to first, and there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder.
So one down. Order turns over. Oh, not turns over. Rose isn't leading off. I apologize. Rose batting third. He is 0 for 1. Seaver delivers. Sinker. Misses down low. It's 1-0. There's a shot from Rose. Fly ball. Moving towards the seats. Strawberry gives chase, but that one is foul. 1-1 the count. Fastball from Seaver is in. It's 1-2. Good sinking fastball there at the knees. See where Seaver goes here. Comes inside again, that time with a slider. It's 2-2. Seaver rocks and delivers. Rose pulls it down to first. Alonso has it, kicks it to the bag, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George.
So that'll bring up George Foster. Foster flew out his first time up. He did not miss a home run by much. As we mentioned earlier, the ball not carrying well at all here on this rainy day here at Crosley Field. Foster almost drove one through the soup-like air here in Crosley. Beltran cracking it down just shy of the warning track in dead center. One and 0 as Seaver works to Foster. And that one will get out of here. Good grief, George Foster crushes that one. Reds are on the board. And Big George has gone big fly. 4th home run of the year for Foster. First hit of the game for the Reds. Leaves the yard. And the Reds are on the board. It's now 5-1. So Foster tees off on Seaver. Solo shot. And a shot it was. Absolutely crushed off the bat. So Seaver will try to regroup. He's got a cushion, of course. Here's Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi is 0 for 1. Sinker misses down and away. One 0 offering. Slider misses inside. It's 2-0. Pretty much the same part of the park that Foster flew out to his first time up. This time he got a little more mileage on that play. 2-1 offering to Lombardi. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-1. Frank McCormick waits in the on-deck circle. And Lombardi, and Foster go back-to-back. Ernie Lombardi tees off. Deep drive to left, and Lombardi continues his terrific start to the season, his 4th homer of the year. And the Reds trying to show a sign as they break through against Seaver. Seaver hadn't allowed a hit, and now Foster and Lombardi have gone back-to-back jacks. It's now 5-2. Hey, Felipe, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, they do a great job with the old parks. They really do. I think Forbes Field looks great. Crosley looks great. They really do listen, the show is a great game. It really is. It pretty much hits every mark. I mean, there are little annoyance things, but I would kill for some other games to have just the little annoyances that the show has. Our good friend MV, how are you, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. The president of Red Bolt Nation, here to see a Reds game. They were down 5-0. They just hit back-to-back jacks, George Foster and Ernie Lombardi. Ground ball up the middle. So Seaver now scuffling a little bit here in the 4th. These, of course, are not ideal pitching conditions. Yeah, I've seen the field. I've seen them in clips and stuff like that. Look, I'm glad they added the Negro League stuff. For me, it's just I won't buy another show version until they bring year-over-year saves back. I mean, I put so much work into this project, I'm certainly not going to go rebuilding it. So I will stick with 22 for the foreseeable future. But yeah, I've seen the Negro League parks, and it's they've done a good job with it. Sinker misses down low. It's 1-1. Yeah, rain is supposed to be rolling in here in New York early morning. Sinker fouled off again. One-two offering, which fouls it off. Honestly, Tex, I play very little at this point. I mean, I used to play a lot more. But really, at this point, like, if I have the free time, I'm doing either the football or the baseball and trying to stream or record to upload later or whatever. So Bruce goes down, but the Reds go deep back-to-back homers from Foster and Lombardi. We head to the 5th here at rainy Crosley Field. Mets lead it 5-2. Here's Howard Johnson. Hojo is over 2, a pair of flyouts. Jeff Shaw will stay in the 5th. Shaw only needed 2 pitches after coming in relief of Dolph Luque, who stunk up the joint and was knocked out in the 4th. Reds could really use a good inning from Shaw here. Fastball at the knees. It's 0-2. Yeah, Tex, I mean, that totally makes sense. For me, a big thing that has kind of derailed things a little bit for me as Hojo flies out to center is, when I started the Lennon Sports Universe, it was during COVID. And I was working from home for 3 years during COVID as Francisco Lindor steps in. But it'll be a year April 1st. I've been back in the office 3 days a week, and it's really impacted my time as far as being able to play in addition to doing streams and projects and all. I mean, the Madden project would have been done more than a month sooner, probably. Probably would have been done 2 months sooner if I had been working from home that whole time. So it's just, because when I, working from home, I mean, I have lull by nature of what I do. I have lulls in the course of the night. I'm busy at the start, and then I have a little lull, and then I'm busy for a bit, and then I have another lull, and then it gets crazy when I'm on deadline at the paper. But during those lulls, I could always do some project work, data entry and stuff like that. And so losing that really losing that time really kind of hurt. Um, it is what it is. We got to pay the bills. So this Lindor singles into center, but it just, it makes the vision and plans that I would love to be able to do for the LSU. It's just really, really hard to make that time and be able to do it as much as I want. Then when work gets busy, it's just there's only so many hours in the day. So that's why I'll do a late night broadcast like this, just because I felt like doing a broadcast tonight. Once I got done with the work and the NCAA tournament and all that kind of stuff. 0-2 the count as Shaw works to Mack. 1 out with a runner on first. That's a good pitch from Shaw. He gets squeezed there, and the count goes to 1-2. This is our good friend Buckshot joins us. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. I apologize. I was able to tune in for a little bit for your Field of Dreams stream before, but with work and the NCAA tournament going on, and we were shorthanded a little bit tonight, so getting the paper out, we were a little bit chaotic. And I had my hands in all sorts of different stuff. The Reds have their hands in turn in a double play there to get through the top of the 5th. We're midway through at Crosley. 5-2 Mets. Cy Seymour steps in to face Tom Seaver, who will look to rebound after the back-to-back jacks from Foster and Lombardi in the 5th. Oh, my game. Long Island, I know. Haven't been following too much, but I know that my team stinks. Shot the other way. That's going to be a base hit. Dug out by Mack, going for 2. It's going to be a double. So Cy Seymour has his 3rd double of the year, and the Reds are starting to piece it together against Seaver a little bit here. Again, Seaver hadn't allowed a hit until the Foster homer. Foster and Lombardi went back-to-back. He gave up another hit after that. Now Seymour starts off the bottom of the 5th with an opposite field double. Here's Dave Concepcion. Like for me, the Field of Dreams League, I mean, it's fun, and Stephen Clue did a great job with it and all like that. But it's not really my thing. Generally speaking, like I don't do fantasy baseball or any of that kind of stuff. It probably sounds funny given what I do to create the LSU, but that's not really my thing. Like I haven't even created a manager file this year, so I'm sure like half my best guys probably aren't even getting played and whatever. And it is what it is. But I mean, I'll always do that stuff just to support Stephen Clue because they've always supported my stuff. So runner moves up to 3rd, 1 out. Here's Bid McPhee. If you guys have not as of yet, follow BBN Sports Replays. Buckshot does a fine job calling games for the Field of Dreams League. Gotten to be very natural at it, my friend. You do a really good job with that. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I love doing this stuff. I really do. I love calling the games, but I love doing the projects. It's just, as I've mentioned in a couple of recent ones, it's the Madden project that took a lot out of me, energy creation wise. So like, I just want to spend a couple of months just streaming and doing the fun part of what I do, and then I'll deal with another project or whatever at that point. McPhee fouls it off. Seaver's ahead of him 0-2. 1 out. Runner on 3rd. Fastball misses down and in. Comes to the set again. Fly ball on the right. Tailing away from Strawberry, who gives chase. Nice play by Darrell. Cy Seymour will score on the sacrifice fly, and the Reds have cut the deficit to 5-3. Yeah, text. I mean, I did a hockey season. I did a hockey season way back when. Again, when I was talking about before about me starting the LSU during COVID. When I was home all the time, it was a lot easier to do the other sports. I had basketball and hockey going too. Tiny growth steps in here, but trying to do all four of them at once and trying to keep that going once I went back to the office. Even though it was just half the time, it was just getting through all four sports would have been a real slog. Um, Tapped out in front of the plate, Hundley pounces on it, throws to first, and Groh is retired. But the Reds pick up another run. We head to the top of the sixth here at Crosley. The rain is still falling. The Mets are still leading. It's 5-3. Yeah, the basketball and the hockey were done in a little bit of a different format. It's still players throughout history, but those are fictional teams, uniforms and stuff that I created, arenas that I created, and stuff like that. And then the players were kind of drafted onto them. And I did 1 year of each of those. And then it just became a matter of, all right, I got to focus on something because my time is limited. John Franco and Jeff Brantley throwing out in the Reds bullpen as the Reds are going to try to cobble this together after Luque was knocked out early. So I got into, when I finished those, it was right before the Franchise Stars Baseball League playoffs. And since I broadcast every playoff game, I wasn't going to do any other sport at that point. And then when I was finishing the baseball playoff, that's when I started getting into the Madden project. And so hockey and basketball took a seat again. So they're just kind of sitting there waiting for me to get back to them, my neglected children. But I mean, I love calling hockey. It was so much fun. But I mean, a lot more people watch my baseball and my football stuff than watch my hockey and basketball stuff. Basketball, I didn't even call the games. Honestly, I just streamed them. The NBA broadcast, the NBA 2K broadcast is so good. So I just let them call the games, on the channel. But that league was fun too. But I love calling hockey. It's exhausting, but I love calling hockey. I'll get to it again at some point. Again, the goal here is really to do baseball year round and then rotate football, hockey, and basketball as the second sport on the channel. Baseball was certainly the biggest. I mean, I get lots of views now with the erratic. When I'm streaming regularly, I get a good amount of views for the football. My streaming has been sporadic for the last month, and as such, my views have kind of fluctuated a bit, which is totally understandable. Like, it's nobody's fault or anything. It's just part of doing this. Sometimes the attention is there, and sometimes it's not. Whatever. But I mean, baseball and football have just drawn a lot more than the hockey and the basketball did. But I also had a lot less followers when I did those the first time around, so maybe that will change. So we'll see. Eventually I'll get back to doing them. But I don't know if I'm going to do, when I do them again, if I'll keep the same format. Oh, good effort out there by Jay Bruce in foul ground to right, but Alfonso lives to fight another day. If I'll keep them as the fictional teams, or if I'll bring them into this format with the franchise stars kind of approach to them and do it that way. Lou and I talked about this a while back, that while it's fun and I like the fictional team and merging players from different teams together and all that kind of stuff, from a broadcast and viewing standpoint, like from you guys' perspective, it's a bit harder to follow that because you don't know like who's on what franchise. You don't kind of latch on the same way. Like, I'm going to have trades and free agency and all that kind of stuff, but you tune into a Mets and Reds broadcast, and you're at least going to know, all right, the bulk of these players are going to be from the Mets and the Reds, and that's who you root for and identify with. Beltran lines this one into the gap out in left center as I continue to ramble and deviate from the play-by-play. Oh, close play at the plate, but Alfonso gets in there. The Mets get a run back on the RBI double from Carlos Beltran. His 5th double of the season, and the Mets have pushed their lead back up to 6-3. A very excited Carlos Beltran, who also looks like he's been hitting the steroids. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 outs, Beltran on second. Alonso 1 for 1, a pair of sac flies. He's driven in 3 in this one. Splitter there. Swung on and missed. Alonso 6 for 9 with 5 RBIs in this 3-game set. That's ball there. Alonso fouls it off. Throughout these first 2+ weeks of year 3 of the FSBL, seeing a lot of holds as far as hitting. Either guys seem to be hitting very well or very poorly. There's not a lot of middle ground. Teams, of course, and players will kind of radiate towards the mean as this season goes on. Alonso hits this one out to left. Rose is under it, puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Mets pick up a run on the Beltran double in the top of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom half. Seaver will look to settle himself down. It's 6-3 Mets. Part of the order for the Reds starts off with Pete Rose. Rose is 0 for 2. He has flown out and grounded out. Pitch strike there from Seaver. Seaver is at 85 pitches. Mets would love to get him through the 6th and then see what happens. Looked like Seaver might go a long ways in this game, but the Reds have started to get to him in the past couple innings. Rose not happy with that called strike. Seaver doesn't need the help, he says. Count is 0-2. Laced into left. That's a slashing single for Pete Rose. Let me know if you've seen that about 4,000 times. Base hit for Pete Rose, and the leadoff man is on in the bottom of the 6th. Gotta think we're going to start to see some bullpen action for the Mets sometime soon. Here's George Foster. Back in the 4th, Foster got the first hit off of Seaver. A home run deep to center. Reds would love to see another one here. Fastball up high. Foster swings and misses. From the set. Delivers. Sinker there. Swung on and missed. He's ahead of Foster 0-2. Ball there is fouled off. Seaver from the set. Fastball rides inside. 1-2 the count. Fastball, Foster won't chase. Out goes to 2-2. Down low, Foster goes chasing that one, rounds it foul. Rose is on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Mets lead at 6-3 in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a beautiful slider there from Seaver. Foster chases. 4th strikeout for Seaver, and there's one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foster mad at himself. He knows he went fishing there. So that'll bring up Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi 1 for 2 with a homer. And he and Foster went back-to-back in the fourth. That fastball misses down low. Seaver from the set. Slider misses away. Lombardi slow a foot. Seaver would love to get the grounder here. Sinker is in for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Seaver takes a glance over at Rose, delivers high fastball. Lombardi won't chase. The 3-1 offering. Fastball is in there for a called strike, and the count goes full. Pitch number 100 coming from Seaver. Fastball misses away for ball 4. It's first and second, and the Reds will get the tying run to the plate. Here's Frank McCormick. McCormick is 1 for 2. He singled in the fourth. He struck out earlier on a 12-pitch at bat. That's a good fastball, but call the ball. Skip Lockwood and Jay Soap throwing in the bullpen for the Mets. So is really the long man. A little bit surprised to see him up at the moment. Curveball there. It's fouled off. It's 1-1. Tex asked, do you make the schedule or does the league follow? The league basically did, the first year was the league's real schedule, and then it generates a random schedule after that. So the schedule does change within the, the Major League Baseball schedule making parameters, but the schedule does change, which is cool. I love that. And it saves me some work, which I also love. Infield fly rule here. McCormick pops it up. Alfonso puts it away, and that's a big out for Seaver. So 2 down. Here's Jay Bruce. Bruce is 0 for 2. Line shot. That's a base hit for Jay Bruce in the right. Strawberry comes up throwing. Runner being waved around. Throw a little bit up the line, and Rose gets in to score. It's 6-4. So the Reds have cut the deficit back to 2. Jay Bruce singles off of Tom Seaver. And you gotta wonder if Seaver might be taken out of this game here. But they're gonna leave him in. Remember, I don't touch anything until the 7th. So whatever the game does until that point, we let the game run it. Seymour is 1 for 2. Double and a run scored. Crowd getting into it a bit here at Crosley. Full 1 fastball, foul back. Heck of a job by the Reds to try to battle back against Seaver. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, shot out in the right, but Strawberry's there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. But Jay Bruce, who ultimately would wear a Mets uniform briefly in real life. But that's just the MLB The Show uniform glitch, rearing its ugly head. But he does get the RBI single. We head to the 7th, 6-4.
Your attention, please.
Mets over the Reds. Here's John Franco. Yes, Texas, just that the Cubs are horrible. Franco has allowed nothing in 5 appearances so far this year. Here's Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry is 0 for 2. He also walked back in the 3rd.
Darryl Strawberry.
Slider there is fouled off. Yeah, your Cubbies have just have a rough go right now. But one of these years they're gonna have. I mean, they got Santo this year, which was hopefully going to be a big thing for them. But They got a lot more great guys who have not seen the light of day in this league for them yet. 1-2 the count. Franco to Strawberry. Change up there is fouled off. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard once more. 1-2 pitch down in the dirt. And a good sinker there. Strawberry misses. Franco fans him for the first out here in the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Howard Johnson. Johnson will move to the right-hand side. Switch hitter and third baseman. Astros and Yankees are tied at 1 in the 7th. Mike Scott and Ron Guidry locked up in a good pitcher's duel there in the Bronx. Orioles up 3-0 over the Rays in the 4th. Eddie Murray has hit his 3rd homer of the year for Baltimore. Blue Jays lead the Tigers 6-4. In the 7th in Toronto, Alan Trammell has hit his 2nd of the year for the Tigers. Vlad Guerrero has driven in a run for Toronto. Dodgers over the Twins 3-2 in the 4th in Minnesota. Zach Wheat has a pair of RBIs for the Dodgers. Gary Gaetti has hit his 2nd home run of the season for Minnesota. Red Sox over the Royals 1-0 in the 4th in Kansas City. Reggie Smith has hit his 5th homer for the Red Sox to back Pedro Martinez. Indians lead the White Sox 2-1 in the 7th in Cleveland. Wilbur Wood and Addie Joss locked up in a good one there. Braves still lead the Padres 4-1 in the 4th. Pip Roberts his 2nd home run for San Diego. Dale Murphy has a pair of RBIs for the Braves. Cubbies lead the Brewers 2-0 in the 4th after losing yesterday in extra innings. Ron Santo, their rookie third baseman, has hit his 3rd home run of the season. Make Texags happy. Marlins and Expos tied at 1 in the 4th. Gary Sheffield has gone yard for the Marlins. Diamondbacks over the Cardinals 2-0 in the 1st. Aribio Durazo has driven in a pair. Lindor lines out to McCormick to retire the side. Here in the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. Not sure who's singing in the rain here at Crosley. But Concepcion, McPhee, and Groh will be due up for the Reds. They trail at 6-4. And Seaver is starting the bottom of the 7th.
Not shortstop.
The Mets bullpen is their weak spot. Seaver's first pitch strike to Concepcion. Take a look at the Mets bullpen and see what the bullpen is. They've got Feliciano and Reed warming up. Concepcion, McPhee, and Groh. So you got 3 righties going. All right, so we'll give them a little bit of time to warm up. If Seaver gets into trouble, Reed has come in. Curveball misses inside. You have so much faith, Tex. Concepcion, fastball there, pulled foul. It's 1-2. Fastball there, swung on and missed. Down goes Concepcion. Strikeout number 5 for Seaver. There's 1 out here in the 7th.
Number 3.
If you are joining me for this late night broadcast, first and most importantly, thank you. I appreciate you giving me any of your time. Hopefully you'll consider subscribing and bang that like button before you leave, folks. If you would be so kind. Curveball from Seaver misses away to Bid McPhee. McPhee 0 for 2, a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Also has a stolen base. Seaver rocks and fires again. Fastball misses down low. And I did set up this game to let pitchers go a bit deeper. So your guys with good endurance like Seaver, they'll go to the 120, 125 pitch mark if they're throwing well. I appreciate it, Tex. Thanks for tuning in, man. I hope your meeting goes well. Appreciate you hanging here with the broadcast for a bit. 2-2 the count. Seaver to McPhee. Fly ball out to right center. Strawberry giving chase. Drifting back. That ball's carrying a bit surprisingly well, actually. But Strawberry tracks it down for out number 2.
Number 75.
So here's Heine Groh. Groh is 0 for 3. He's grounded out his last time up. He's now down to batting 200 this year. First pitch sinker is in there for a strike. This has not been peak Tom Seaver, to say the least, but he still has a 6-4 lead with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Tapper back to the mound. Seaver has it. Throws to Alonso, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 7th inning will probably be the end of things for Seaver. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Rain still falling at Crosley. Mets still lead the Reds 6-4.
Your attention, please.
Reds continue to go through their bullpen. Here's Rob Dibble. This will be Dibble's 3rd appearance of the year. It's allowed nothing as of yet. An inning and a 3rd. The big, burly, fireballing right-hander will face Shane Mack. Actually, let's see. That's bullpen has changed. Now it's Orozco, the closer, throwing. That's right. Gilkey's a righty. Jeff McNeil's really the only lefty bat. Mack is 0 for 3. He's hitting 180. I think if you're the Mets, you're going to pinch hit here.
But, ladies and gentlemen,
Jeff McNeil will come in to pinch hit.
hitting for the Mets, number 6.
He hasn't done anything yet this season. And Bernard Gilkey will probably come in to play left field in the bottom of the 8th. Fastball from Dibble misses up high. Dibble looks in. Gets the sign from Lombardi. Big leg kick, big fastball. It's a strike. It's 1-1. There's a slider inside, chews McNeil up there, and the count goes to 1-2. Looks in, Lombardi wants it high. Gets it on the outside corner, and McNeil goes down pretty meekly there. Dibble chews him up with the strikeout. There's one away here in the 8th. So a pinch-looking appearance for McNeil. Here's Todd Hundley. Hundley's 2 for 3. Slider misses down and in. Hundley, the left-handed hitting part of the Mets catching platoon. Hundley and Joe Ferguson. Fastball there is fouled off. One offering from Dibble. On the outside corner. Luis Castillo and Jeff Brantley throwing in the Reds bullpen. They have navigated this game well, all things considered, since Dolph Luque was knocked out in the 4th. Bullpen has allowed 1 run since then. Loop down the left field line. That's going to be fair. Falls in over the head of Heine Groh. Hundley does not run well. He'll take his bloop single in his 3rd hit of the day. Jam shot there. Dibble sawed him off a bit. But Hundley is able to muscle it out in the left for a bloop base hit. Here's Jose Reyes. Reyes is 2 for 4. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. Looks in. High fastball. Fouled off to the right side and foul ground. McCormick puts it away for the 2nd out. So 2 down here in the top of the
The
8th.
batter, number 13, second baseman.
That'll bring up Eduardo Alfonso. Alfonso 3 for 4 on the day. He was scuffling coming in here. He's now got the average up to 237. Runner is on. Slider from Dibble in for a called strike. 0-1 the count. That ball fouled off. It's 0-2. Dibble looks in. Fastball. Ooh, that's a good pitch from Dibble. Doesn't get the call, but that's a good spot on the outside corner. 1-2. Weak line drive to second base. McPhee makes the grab, and the side is retired. So Dibble gets it done for the Reds in the 8th. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Rose, Foster, and Lombardi due up for the Reds. Gotta think that Seaver's day is done.
Your attention, please.
Jeff McNeil will stay in left field. They're not going to go to Gilkey as of yet.
Number 6.
And on the mound, Pedro Feliciano. Feliciano making his 5th appearance of the year. He has a save, even though he's not the closer. 4 scoreless innings, I should say, so far to this point. He'll deal with the heart of the Reds order. He'll turn Pete Rose around to the right-hand side to start things off. Rose is 1 for 3. Fastball from Feliciano misses away. Rose drives that one out in the right center. That's a base hit. Strawberry cuts it off. Rose will hold at first. But it's a lead-off single for Pete Rose. And the Reds will get the tying run to the plate in the form of George Foster. Foster 1 for 3 with a homer. First pitch from Feliciano. That one looked good, but pitchers are not getting that corner to right-handed hitter. 1-0 the count. Fastball up high. It's 2-0. And we've talked about it. The Mets bullpen has been their weak spot. Feliciano, ground ball, snags it to second for 1. Reyes on the first. 1-6-3 double play. Nicely done, Pedro Feliciano. Foster put it back to the box. Feliciano grabbed it, took his time, made the play. And a huge double play for the Mets. Here's Ernie Lombardi. Lombardi is 1 for 2. He homered back in the 4th, back-to-back with Foster. First ball misses down low. Huge double play ball there for Pedro Feliciano after the leadoff single to Rose. Fastball up and in. Lombardi swings and misses. It's 1-1. High fastball there. Lombardi won't chase. 2-1 the count. Bottom of the 8th. Here at Crosley, 6-4 Mets. Lombardi waits on that one and then pulls it down. 2-2 as Feliciano works to Lombardi. Slap the other way and foul. Two and two the count. Fastball off the plate. The count goes full. Frank McCormick waits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Feliciano from the set again. Delivers. High fastball. Lombardi fouls off another one. And Lombardi has been very hot at the plate to open up year 3 here of the FSBL. 3-2 pitch, change up off the plate, ball 4, and the tying run will come to the plate. Here's Frank McCormick. Now Lombardi is painfully slow, if I remember correct. Yeah, speed of 15. I don't know if you use Bescher in this spot with 2 outs where the run doesn't mean anything. I think maybe go to Johnny Temple, who's not super fast, but fast enough. I think you kind of save Bescher, using him in a 2-out spot starting from first. Like if there had been nobody out and the run was the tying run, then I think it's different. Then I think you can use Bescher in that spot. But I don't think you want to waste him. Oh shit. Oh man, I just screwed that up terribly. Oh god. Oh, I messed that up badly. All right, hold on. Oh, Temple's actually hitting 400 on the season. All right, so but who did I just pinch hit? Was that for Grill? Oh, that's a terrible job by me. I apologize, guys. I was trying to think too many steps ahead, and the goal was to have Temple with a run for Lombardi. That was Frank McCormick, who I pinch hit for there. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. All right, well, like I said, Temple's hitting 400 this year, so we're going to let... And Temple has a 98 contact against lefties. All right, you know what? It's not what I meant to do. We are going to still get Lombardi out of the game, except now we're going to do it for Ival Goodman instead. Casey will come into play first, and Pites will come in to catch. Yep, that'll work.
Your attention. Complete. Number 2.
Wrong guy highlighted. I apologize there. All right, so 2 outs, runner on first, 0-1. The count is Feliciano works to Johnny Temple. Count goes to 0-2. Probably Feliciano's last hitter. Temple pulls it back. Two pitch, Temple back to the box, knocked down by Feliciano. Throw to first, gets him in the side, is retired. So Feliciano getting some work fielding on the mound. Gets it done. We'll head to the top of the 9th. Mets 6, Reds 4. Beltran, Alonso, and Strawberry due up for New York.
Your attention, please.
Tiny Pites will come in to do the catching for the Reds.
Number 60, now at first base.
Sean Casey will come in to play first.
Casey.
Rob Dibble will stay in, at least to start things off here. Again, the Reds have chewed through their bullpen here with starter Dolph Luque getting knocked out in the 4th inning. First pitch slider swung on and missed by Beltran. Garcia Roscoe figures to come on for the 9th for the Mets to try to get the save. Ball from Dibble misses down low. There's a fastball at the knees. It's 1-2. Beltran gets it out to center. It's carrying near the wall. Put away. Cy Seymour taken back just shy of the track. Beltran didn't miss that one by much, but it's one away here in the top of the ninth. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso 1 for 2 with a pair of sac flies. He's got 3 RBIs on the day. Pitch, slider, swung on and missed. One offering, Alonso bounced back. Oh, and 2 the count. Fastball misses inside. Bill delivers. 1-2. That one goes all the way to the backstop, but nobody's on, so it doesn't matter. 2-2 pitch. Slider, Alonso lays off. Darryl Strawberry waits in the on-deck circle. Dibble rocks and fires. 3-2 pitch. High fastball gasses Alonso, who goes down swinging for out number 2. There you see the sequence. Slider inside, fastball high, fastball away. Another slider inside, another slider inside, and then the high fastball. And now Dibble will work the Strawberry. Stay in, even though Strawberry's a lefty. Fastball. Misses up high, it's ball 1. Ball misses outside. It's 2-0. Dibble looks in, gets the sign from Pikes. Fastball up high. Strawberry swings and misses. Terrific job by the Reds bullpen in this one. Keep this game from getting away from them. They trailed 5-0 at one point when Dolph Luque was knocked out in the 4th. 2-2 the count here as Dibble works to Strawberry. High fastball. Strawberry doesn't offer. Howard Johnson waits on deck. Dibble rocks and fires. Strawberry fouls it off. Full count pitch. High fastball, and he gets him. So terrific job by Dibble for the Reds. Now the lineup comes up. Forget the stupid uniform glitch. Oh my God, I hate it. Jay Bruce, Cy Seymour, and Dave Concepcion due up for the Reds. They will face Jesse Orozco. Orozco has struggled a little bit. He's got a loss. 7 saves and 9 opportunities. This will be his 10th outing of the year, a 5.63 earned run average. Jay Bruce is to step in. So now you're against the lefty. Really, all you have left now is Bob Bescher, and Bescher's better for wheels than anything else. 65-54 against the lefty. I don't think he really gets you anything. So despite the lefty-lefty matchup, we'll let Orozco face Bruce, especially since Bruce already has a hit today. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-0. Slider misses inside. 2-0 the count. And Jay Bruce makes the manager look like a genius. Deep drive to center, and it's a 1-run ball game here in the bottom of the ninth. 4th home run of the season for Bruce. who sends one deep into the Cincinnati night. And it's now 6-5. Lefty, lefty. So much for that. Nathaniel Lentz comes on just in time to see the conclusion here. So Bruce goes deep, dead center field here at Crosley, 420 feet. Bruce unloads. It's a one-run game. Here's Cy Seymour. Seymour is 1 for 3. Fastball misses down low. And Tom Seaver got the start in this one for the Mets. The Mets led this game 5-0. They chased Red starter Dolph Luque out in the fourth. But the Reds have chipped away at him. Chipped away with 3 home runs, but chipped away nonetheless. Concepcion waits on deck. 3-0 to count. Orozco up against it here. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 3-1. Orozco looks in. Underley sets the side. Seymour fouls off the slider. It's 3-2. Oh, Wayne Moore. Wayne's still here. Dale Murphy now has 4 RBIs in the Braves game. 3-2 pitch. Seymour fouls another one off. Pitch from Orozco. Fly ball center field. Beltran will get under it, though. Puts it away for out number 1. Big out there for Orozco.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's Concepcion. Concepcion is 0 for 3. He struck out his last time up. There's a ball. Concepcion, not a great stick, but he's hit well so far this season. Today, notwithstanding, he gets the chance here to face Orozco. Try to get this order rolled over. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Concepcion, fly ball to left. Coming on. McNeil puts it away. And the Reds are down to their final out.
Number 3.
So that'll bring up Bid McPhee. McPhee 0 for 3. 2 for 11 in the series. Orozco trying to recover after giving up the leadoff home run in this inning to Jay Bruce. McPhee skies at the center. Beltran's coming on. Long run. Gets there, puts it away, and the ball game is over as Cyro329 checks in. How are you, buddy? Now, Mets hold on for the win. What was a 5-0 lead gets dicey late. The Reds hit 3 home runs, 2 off of Seaver. But Seaver improves to 3-0. Dolph Luque falls to 1-3. Jesse Orozco picks up his 8th save. And the Mets take 2 out of 3 from the Reds here at Crosley Field. The rain was consistent, but did not inhibit anything. Easy for me to say from the dry confines of the broadcast booth. So 3 Reds homers. Not enough to complete the comeback. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Mets. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Reds. Ricardo Alfonso, player of the game, seems like an odd choice, but all right. Seaver, 7 innings, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. 4 runs allowed, but still improves to 3-0. Dolph Luque again. Knocked out in the fourth, 3 2/3, 7 hits, and 4 walks. That's a load of base runners. 4 runs, only 1 strikeout. No homers for the Mets. Homers for Lombardi, Bruce, and Foster for the Reds. And that will wrap things up from Cincinnati. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Cyro329, Nathaniel Wentz getting in late in the broadcast, just in time for the conclusion. Tex Ags was here. Our good friend Buckshot was here as well. MB in the house. Always good to see our good friend MB. Felipe was here too. Nice to see Felipe in the chat. Wayne Marks was here. And Todd B was the first to the ballpark this evening. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the late night broadcast. Again, wanted to get one done after I was done with work, so I appreciate you guys spending a little time with me. Next game on the channel will be the American League game of the week for this weekend of the FSBL, where I guess it's the third week of April. And we're going to do the Mariners and the Angels. Probably late tomorrow night. So hopefully I will catch you all then. Until then, guys, be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Mets take down the Reds in the rain at Crosley.